Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Real Madrid Hub again. I'm your host, Dr. JOTA. An amazing game that we saw last night. A great week from Real Madrid because it was something that we really needed. Just because I think that the things were not going in the direction we want them to go, right? But right after the minute 57, everything changed. It was being a very difficult game against Celtic de Glasgow. Honestly, I think that we were kind of surprised because Celtic de Glasgow was, I think, pushing really hard and pressing us all the time. So we were kind of nervous and we were kind of not really knowing what to do with the ball. We were passing each other all the time, like in circles, but we no clear ideas about what to do, right? But right after the minute 57, after the first goal came up, I think that it was a completely different story. Real Madrid dominated the game, and actually the third goal from Eden Hazard, it is not only great because Eden Hazard came back, but also because it came up after, like, I think it was like 33 or 22 passes or something like that. I mean, the longest play in the Champions League history before a goal. So that is great, and that is what I like the most from Real Madrid, that we are able to adapt and readjust all the single games. Every time we have to change something, we do it. So we don't have any kind of style like, okay, this is our style, this is the way we play, and we do not change anything, right? No, Real Madrid is not that way. Real Madrid actually readapts, readjusts every single thing as needed, right? If we need to change something, we do it. If we have to readjust something, we do it. I mean, and against Celtic de Glasgow, like I said, before the first goal, it was being a very, very difficult game, a very different game. But right after the first goal, we changed everything, right? So with the changes as well, with the injury of Benzema, I mean, we had to, like I said, to recalibrate the whole thing and reassess and say, okay, now we have to play in a different way or moving more the ball or something like that, because these guys are pressing us all the time. So we are not able even to push up. We're not able to to take the ball ahead a little bit, and we are in the midfield all the time, or even in our own side of the field. So to me, it is a very important victory because all the people out there, all the media journalists blasting Real Madrid because we are not the favorite ones. We are kind of, the second or third favorites to win the Champions, just because the Manchester City is right now probably arguably the biggest, strongest candidate to win the Champions and all the stuff. And Real Madrid showed up and won again. So we are starting the next Champions in the same way we finished the Champions last season, which is great. So, I mean, shout out to all my players, shout out to Real Madrid, shout out to Carlo Ancelotti, and of course, I hope that we can win the second game, so we show the world that we are ready to revalidate the same title. And of course, we are still the kings of Europe. So please do not hesitate when it comes to Real Madrid, because Real Madrid always come back, always win, and we are ready to win the next the 15th champion. So let's see what happens. But this is going great, and this is going to be great.